Choose your fighter.
When I roar, everyone gonna remember my name. Big Smoke.
Who's this? About who's that? Who's this? About who's that? Who's this? About who's that? Who's this? Who's this? About who's that? Kick back, I got kick back. Big racks, I got big racks. Big bags, I got big bags. Kick back, kick back.
Choose your fighter.
When I roar, everyone gonna remember my name. Big Smoke.
Who's this? About who's that? Who's this? About who's that? Who's this? About who's that? Who's this? Who's this? About who's that? Kick back, I got kick back. Big racks, I got big racks. Big bags, I got big bags. Kick back, kick back. This that. This that. This that.
Choose your fighter.
When I roar, everyone gonna remember my name. Big Smoke.
Who's this? About who's that? Who's this? About who's that? Who's this? About who's that? Who's this? Who's this? About who's that? Kick back, I got kick back. Big racks, I got big racks. Big bags, I got big bags. Kick back, kick back. This that. This that. This that.
Choose your fighter.
When I roar, everyone gonna remember my name. Big Smoke.
Hey everybody, Sojan here, back again with another live stream. Oh shit. There we go. Alright, cool. Professionalism. Anyway, how's it going, people? Sojan here, back again with another podcast, a gaming podcast. I'm here with Captain Derpy and Spanish John, which I will be unmuting here in just a second. There we go. Say hi, guys.
Hello.
What's up, people? So, we're actually live streaming. We're live streaming at the same time as Spanish John is also live streaming on his channel. I'll leave a link in the description to my podcast once it's finished to his channel, so you can check out his videos as well. And yeah, you can do your intro next if you want.
Yeah. What is up, everybody? Spanish John here from PhilospherStonedGaming, and I'm here with Sojan and Captain Derpy as we discuss next-gen systems.
What's up, people?
Confused.
Confused?
Confused.
Okay, sure, why not? And we chose Pokemon Scarlet and Violet just to have something to do while we talk.
Yeah, I'm gonna be hunting for a shiny Jangmo. That's also why I haven't done the PSA this week, because I'm not ready to take on Blaze again.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy.
In the meantime, I am just doing wonder trades at the moment because I'm stuck unless I get Blueberry currency from the newest DLC. I can't do anything without it. So I'm doing this until y'all are ready to like join together and possibly do some mini games so we can all just get like a bunch of Blueberry currency.
I am making out
I
with
need
a
all
rock.
our chats to send me their shiny energy.
Yeah.
Like I said, I am making out with a rock.
Of course you are. But yeah, yeah, about the next gen console. Oh god, my knee. What are y'all's thoughts on it possibly being like a dual screen thing that people were talking about with possible like DS and 3DS, you know, implications or whatever?
Well, starting off bat with Nintendo, I would say I'm all for it.
Yeah, I'm all for it too. It's a little weird, but I'm like, I can kind of get used to it as long as they don't do the hinge method, because every hinged handheld they had in the past always had problems.
Yeah, I saw someone do a mock-up. Sorry, Derpy. That was a slide screen. I was like, yo.
I think it would be weird at first because it's like, why are we going backwards? Kind of. We went from, you know, like the DS 3DS era to with the two screens. Then we went to a two screens with the TV and stuff. So now we're going back to one thing with two screens again. Like I don't know. Like it would be weird.
Yeah, I can see that. Me personally, I could see it working if like if they do like maybe like a sliding method, kind of like how the PSP Go screen could slide up and down, where if it worked like that with the screen sliding up and down on top of like the main screen, if that makes sense. That or possibly if they go the Samsung Galaxy route and be like, here's a foldable screen. I highly doubt they do that, but that'd be kind of cool too.
Yeah, I was gonna say I own one of the foldables, and
Yeah.
if they did that, I'd be like, yes.
Yeah, from what I've seen, they look cool. I've actually played with one before at a T-Mobile store, and I'm just like, you know what? I kind of like this.
Yeah, I have the flippy flip, but I kind of want to go for the fold, the bigger one.
Yeah. And with that being said, too, I kind of hope they do release, like, a Pro controller that has, like, a screen on it. Similar to, like, how Sony went about with the whole screen with the controller, but not that big. I'm talking, like, maybe, like, the same size of screen, like maybe the Switch Lite screen. But it's, like, a Pro controller with just that screen, and it's a controller that you can control that secondary thing and kind of make it act like a Wii U and be able to play actual Wii U games like that. And not for anything, but I would use it definitely to play games like what was it, The World Ends With You Remix, which is really hard to play any other way other than the touchscreen mode.
Don't worry, guys. Actually, killing a different Pokemon does not affect your outbreak. There's no chaining in Sword and Violet.
Okay.
Scarlet and Violet.
What did I say?
Sword and Violet.
Well, same shit. Those are the games I have.
No, listen, one is okay and the other's just, you know, okay as well. You know, yeah, fair enough.
Yep.
I actually had a few questions I actually thought of if you guys would like to hear my thoughts for them.
Yeah, go ahead.
First one is kind of a big one, but what do we think it's going to be called? Like, what name do we think it's going to go for?
I'm gonna just be bold in my prediction and say Super Nintendo Switch. I think it would be kind of dumb to call it anything else. So that's just me.
I think they're gonna be dumb and call it New Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, that was my second guess too, but I'm like, I don't want it. I don't want it.
I don't want it either, but I just have a feeling. I would totally be down for Super Nintendo Switch, so.
Yeah, same.
I think they're. My dumb thing I was thinking is like they would just go the 3DS route and go new Nintendo Switch XL.
Oh god, another hacked Pokemon. Do not go to that website, people.
Don't give them your money, please.
Just don't. It's not even worth it. If you ever get one of these Pokemon, just do me a favor. Oh shit, it's evolving. Do me a favor, just take whatever item is attached to the Pokemon and then release it. Or at least trade it to a friend that doesn't have it in their Pokédex and then release it. Because, yeah, no. Do not support these motherfuckers.
Alright. Next question, I guess, if you're ready.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think is going to be the big game or property that's going to make people want to buy the Switch 2? It's going to be like, oh, you could buy this, but it's like, you know, if it just plays the regular games, here's a big reason why you should want to do that.
You want to go first, Sojan?
Like a big game, you say?
Like, what property, franchise, like, what do you think would be the reason that people go like, okay, I need a reason to switch from the Switch or Switch OLED to the Switch 2? What would be that thing?
If they make it as powerful... sorry about that. I just bumped into my thingy here. If they make it as powerful as the PS4 Pro, like exactly as powerful as a PS4 Pro when docked, and then portable-wise, of course, it'll be like a regular PS4, and being able to actually handle like pretty graphically intensive PS4 games on there definitively. Like performance-wise, this thing needs to be way better than the Switch, kind of like how the new 3DS was way better than the regular 3DS. So, pretty much just anything, honestly. If it can run Kingdom Hearts 3 definitively, or pretty much like the original like Spider-Man on PS4 or anything like that, then yeah. So that's just my thoughts.
I hear you.
Mm-hmm.
I hear you.
Mm-hmm.
That wasn't the question.
Oh, my bad. Okay, can you repeat? can you reiterate the question?
Yes.
I was asking what game would make you want to switch. Like it's like okay, I have the Switch. Like I had the Switch OLED, or you have. Well, I don't, but like you do. It's like I have the Switch. What's gonna make me say, you know what? Just take my money. Like what game would make you say, hey, this is a reason for a Switch 2 because you can't play this as well on the regular Switch?
For me, that's a good question. I'll let Juan go first while I think about that one.
Well, it's not what game's gonna make me switch personally, but I have a very strong feeling they're gonna launch Metroid Prime 4 with the new Switch.
Yeah, I can see that.
I'm still gonna buy it, don't get me wrong, but...
I mean, I'm still gonna get it regardless, so...
You all know what one game would make me go crazy with that?
What? Xenoblade
Another
Chronicles
Xenoblade?
Xenoblade Chronicles X. Just come on.
I'm gonna be dead honest. If we could get the entire Kingdom Hearts, like all-in-one collection with Kingdom Hearts 3 and the Remind DLC, just all in one package, like on the Switch definitively and physically, like no additional downloads or any of that shit, I'd be like, bruh, take my fucking money.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. There's like, I think there's one other game I would like to see come to like Switch 2, whatever it is. But I know it's never gonna happen because of like reasons.
Yeah.
Bring us Devil's Third already, please.
Yeah. Also, Radio 2 Rancid joined the chat. He said, "What up, what up, players? It's all about the features. Well, have to wait and see. Games I like might not be the games you like." That's understandable. I mean, feel free to share with us in the live chat like what you're looking forward to.
Hey, Radio. Can't see you on my end, but what's up?
He says, but yeah, Metroid will do it. Oh yeah, for sure. Like, in Metroid Prime 4, like, looked really fucking good. Like, PS4, like, graphics-wise, and PS4 Pro, I'd be all for it. But all
do you think we're gonna get the other Metroid games remade as well, or just the first one?
No,
they're for sure working the other two.
They definitely have to release the other two. In my honest opinion, I personally think they're going to release them one at a time. probably ground up remakes. I don't think there's any way they're gonna do a double pack or anything, because they're basically kind of doing that. They already gave us the first game fully remastered, so it's like it would be kind of a waste and dumb if they're just like, oh, here's 2 and 3, but we didn't give them the same, treatment.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they're splitting their work across all 3.
Yeah.
Small team working on 2, another one on 3, and the bulk of the team on number 4.
Yeah. I think personally, though, we might honestly get 4 before 2 and 3. I know it's going to be weird, but I can kind of see them do that. But then again, they could surprise us and be like, here's 2 and 3 right now, like simultaneously, and then, sell them in a double pack or something.
It'd be dope
That
if
would be
they
dope.
stop being dicks with the purchase sizes. And they're like, get the new Nintendo Switch. Limited time only, you get the Metroid Prime trilogy for free.
Yeah, that would be kind of cool. Not gonna lie, I would love a second-gen Switch console, like, basically themed after the new Metroid games.
Alright, Derpy had a question, now I have one for y'all.
Yeah.
What are some must-have features of this Switch 2 for you?
Oh.
May I say something real quick?
Yeah, you can start first.
Make the eShop better!
I mean, yeah.
God, I hate looking. I'm sorry, just their lack of music is bad. The amount of hentai and bull shrimp you can find on there is ridiculous.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, but, they can't do that. Like, oh, come on. They have a news feature where they can actually say which news features you want to see and like or dislike. Like, they can do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Also,
mentioned...
sorry, I was going to say, if the 3DS and Wii U could have, like, a rating system where it's like, oh, this is what we think of this game. Why can't the Switch or Switch 2?
Yeah.
I would say you mentioned having reviews on there, too.
Mm-hmm. For me, personally, I would just want an entire UI change, like user interface change. Being very unique very unique. It doesn't have to be a copy of anything, but kind of like how, the Wii U and the 3DS had its own UI, and how you had themes, and you could make your own folders on the main screen, and nothing went anywhere when you put in the game or whatever. Just, it has to have a better UI and more themes available. That's a really big for me. And I really can't think much else, honestly. But like, yeah, being able to have like a DS player or 3DS player would be kind of dope. But I don't see them doing that. I could very well see them being like, oh, well, here's the 2 screens. Now here's like DS and 3DS games, a part of the Switch Online thing and expansion, and be like, yeah, pay $20 more a year or some crap.
See, personally, I'm gonna touch base on that, what you just said.
Mm-hmm.
If they could at least do what Sony does with the classics, I don't want to subscribe to Expansion Plus, but if like, oh, you own this 3DS game already, you can have it again now.
Yeah, I really hope they do that, especially if you have like a serial number or something for it, but I don't know if they would.
But for me, I would say hands down, has to be an OLED screen.
Yeah, it does have to be an OLED screen, but I did hear people say it wasn't going to be OLED, but I really want it to be OLED.
I will say, LG has some really good non-OLED, so if they went with something like that, I wouldn't be mad.
Yeah, especially LG. Let's see, Radio says, yeah, they would have already released Metroid 2 and 3 if they weren't going to do anything with it. And then he says, yes, it has to be more powerful. And then he goes, ooh, being able to talk to friends, I think we would all appreciate that. and he wants to order DoorDash on his new Nintendo Switch console.
Speaking of DoorDash, that is something else I want to see on the Switch. And no, not DoorDash because I'm a fat ass.
Yep.
Okay, the Wii had it, the Wii U had it, the 3DS has it, the Switch doesn't. Why is there no Netflix on Nintendo Switch?
Yeah, that's one of the things we really need.
I'd settle for a working web browser.
A web browser too, yeah.
Why do I could see so much corn on that, like, oh gosh.
I mean, it's gonna happen. That's probably why they don't do it, but then again, they give us all the hentai games, so I don't know what Nintendo is smoking.
Yeah,
if you
but
want
like,
to
no,
use
I
a web
love
browser
Netflix.
for porn, that's on you.
I know we have Hulu, but it's like, come on, that's not... Hulu is just everyone's favorite Netflix until they get Netflix, you know?
Yep.
Another thing I'd like to see done more, and I don't think any people remember this exists, and it's like, oh yeah, that's a thing. If you look down at your Switch or like the main Joy-Cons, the right one has like a weird camera thing. It's like, I like more done with that. Like, it isn't done at all, really, from what I noticed.
I think
the IR part?
adding a camera to it would be pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie. Add more like AR type of stuff like they did with the 3DS and all. That would be kind of cool.
Yeah, like it works fine. When I did brain training or brain age, if you want to call it that, I guess. But like,
yeah,
it works fine with that. But it's like I don't see anybody else I don't see any other games really using it other than like 1-2 Switch or something.
That's the thing. They make it a gimmick and they don't go full blown with it.
Do you have any other questions? Because I do have a few, like I said, so I just want to make sure I'm not talking too much.
You can keep going. I don't have any
questions.
I don't have anything
I'm trying to think of something else.
If you could pick one Nintendo franchise from their past to bring to the new Switch console, which one would you pick?
Like a franchise?
Like it could be a franchise. It could be a spin-off thing. It could be just it comes back and you like are the one who says, "Hey, this game's coming back because of this reason." Like for the Switch too and stuff.
I personally would like to see I mean, with the new Prince of Persia already coming out, I obviously want to see the original trilogy come out, but I want them fully remastered and remade and look good and actually play good, and especially optimized for the newest console.
You know, most people say F-Zero, but never really played. Not that interested. I would want a new Star Fox, but please don't fucking zero that shit.
Yeah.
Adventures 2, Star Fox Adventures 2, Star Fox Adventures 2, Star Fox anyway.
Honestly, I actually like Adventures, so yeah.
No, I love Adventures 2. It is so good.
Just gotta be careful.
Even if they did
bring the furries.
I was gonna say, I like Adventures, even if they ripped off of that one CD from that African music.
Yeah. Radio says, how do you guys feel about a digital-only console? I got a good answer for that one. I personally think Nintendo would be kind of dumb not to do a console like that. I feel like there will be a physical console as well as a digital console available. I think it would be a smart move on their end because there are people like Wolf Den and many others out there who prefer digital only. So I think them having a digital version is great for the market for other people who prefer that. Me personally, I'm like, as long as they give us a choice, I would want to get the physical one, of course, the one that accepts physical cartridges. So
exactly. I don't have a huge physical collection, but I want to be able to play that since it's rumored to be backwards compatible.
Yeah.
I have mixed feelings on it, surprisingly. Like, I'm not for a digital-only age. I get it's like what we're going to, but I just don't like it because it's like, you know, some things they just get taken down. There's like no way of really saving them, so like that's it with them.
Yeah.
That being said, the other reason I'm not a big fan of like a digital Oni kind of thing, and I don't know if it's just me being dumb and not thinking correctly.
Mm-hmm.
I think it might just be easier to hack into than like the physical ones, because it's like if you have a physical one, like you have to actually think about how the specs would work with the cartridges and stuff, as compared to digital only, which means you're just gonna have this version that doesn't have to require any jailbaiting with the Switch cartridges, and that way it's just easier to hack.
Yeah, exactly.
But like for me, like I don't know, I'm not a big fan of digital only. Just again for that reason of if it's gone, it's just gone forever, and you can't save it. And plus, I'm a big preservationist of saving history and stuff. So even if a game is absolutely terrible, if it has a physical and I can find a way to save it, I will do it. Like I will gladly do it just because I like preserving history, because it's interesting,
Yeah. And as far as related to physical games, whatchamacallit, excuse me. This was a question I was going to put up too. Like, how would you want the physical games to look like? Like, pretty much exactly the same or similar to, the current cartridges? Like, what color would you guys want to see, the cartridges to differentiate, between the two cartridges, if that makes sense? Like, I personally think they should be kind of white, or like, maybe like a similar color to the 3DS games, with like just a little notch or something to prevent you from being able to put it in a normal Switch.
I'm gonna go for just double the width. Make it a wide boy.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, no, I can agree with that one, yeah.
And then still being able to put your old cartridges in there, yeah. Let's see. Radio says, I feel like physical console would make developers not push the download require thing anymore. Yeah. Because, like, I feel like with the next console being as powerful as it is, and it's gotta be able to, accept bigger games and shit. Like, I feel like, yeah, that whole bullcrap with additional download needs to be a thing of the past. They need to just stop doing that.
Yeah, but that's mostly tied to them being assholes about giving people bigger cartridges.
Yep. And that's what they should do with this next gen console. They need to be much bigger cartridges. But that's just me. Now
I think I know. I just remembered something else. I just would like to see that would be better for Switch doing stuff. Stronger Joy-Cons.
Yeah.
Oh, good God, please.
I was literally just about to mention the Joy-Cons. And then it's like, yeah, you kind of hit the nail on the head with that one. Like, yeah, definitely more durable Joy-Cons. Making sure that they are, drift proof. And I honestly kind of want to see them more analog than digital, but that's just my preference. Kind of like how the Switch Lite has more analog buttons. Like, just that analog feel to the newer Joy-Cons would be kind of cool.
I personally wouldn't mind them making like a Pro Joy-Con.
A Pro Joy-Con? Yeah, that'd be cool.
Like, I get it. I definitely say people need to spend the money on Pro controllers. They're worth it. And I don't mean like the Switch Pro controller. I mean like for PlayStation, the DualSense Edge, or if you go with the third-party brands like Scuff. Like, they're worth it. They're a lot more serviceable. And they usually come with Hall effect sensor thumbsticks, meaning no drift.
Yeah.
But they definitely need to take a book from every case I've had on my Switch that has the bumps on the back for the Joy-Con. Because, yeah, they're not that ergonomic at all.
Yep, not at all. They need to make them better and easier to grip and, yeah, overall just better. But they could still make it possible to be able to put your older Joy-Cons into that console. If you still have older Joy-Cons, so you could charge them or whatever.
I have my next question, if you guys are.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Do you think we're going to get more GameCube and Wii games for the Switch 2? And if yes, what games would you like to see?
Like Wii and GameCube?
Now hold up. Do you mean like ports, kind of like batting Kaidas and stuff?
Either a
Or
port
like-
or a version like the Nintendo Switch Online.
Yeah, ports for sure. As far as that, I would I would like. I mean, for GameCube, I would personally like to see some least likely games come to the Switch. That I don't think will happen, but you know, Star Fox Adventures for one, and like Pokemon Coliseum and XD Gale of Darkness. Those are my like top 3. As far as the Wii, just give us Mario Galaxy 2, please. As well as
Right.
Galaxy 1 again, and a proper ground up, remake of Sunshine instead of what we got in 3D All Stars.
We don't talk about 3D All Stars.
Yeah. So just stuff like that. Like, I mean, shit. I want to see Epic Mickey. Like, I want to see that come back too. So.
Yeah. Personally, I don't mind both, but for physical stuff, yeah, they need to go out of their way. Not do 3D All Stars and instead do batting Kaidas. And I'm butchering that name, but whatever.
Yeah.
And then digitally, they need to take page out of Sony. They update those games to include trophies. Of course, Nintendo has never had an achievement system at all. But maybe like throw some multiplayer in. Like Kirby Air Ride, I would love to play.
Oh yes.
Ooh, yes. Jinx.
And if they're not gonna remake it, at least edit the game code for online. Then they've been doing a little bit of it, but let's go full blown.
Right.
As for some games I'd like to see come, and I don't think they're happening, but I'm just saying in general. My number one GameCube will always be Chibi Robo. That game really does deserve a second chance.
I always keep forgetting about that, but yeah, I second that. Chibi Robo needs a better chance, especially the original GameCube.
Yeah, then all the ones for GameCube. I'm gonna name some pretty obscure things, so forgive me. I grew up on GameCube, but
Yeah, go ahead.
Cubivore is another one I would love to see come back.
That's another one I forgot. I'm not gonna lie.
Never even heard of that one.
And if Capcom's so good about all these remakes with like Resident Evil 4 and like listening to fans, then give us Beautiful Joe, please.
Yes, Beautiful Joe. I need that.
Now,
so
that
go.
I would not mind playing.
Oh yeah.
As for Wii games, I have three of them, and well, I'm gonna say Xenoblade Chronicles, but that's already done anyway. No, actual 3 Wii games I would like to see. Number 1, Mad World. That game is fun, and I don't get why it never took off. Like, it is gory, it is funny, and it's so good.
I forgot about that one too. Oh, I got a shiny Eevee. This is probably a fake.
Number 2, I would love to see Sin and Punishment 2 come. Like, please.
Yeah.
Sin and Punishment is so good. And then third one is a weird one, I'm going to say, but Masamune. That game is so gorgeous.
Yep.
Masamune or Muramasa the Demon Blade?
That's the one I'm thinking of. My bad. I think you know what I was trying to say. My bad.
Okay. I mean, I think there might be a Masamune game, don't quote me, but yeah, for sure. The best version of that game is stuck on Vita.
Yeah, no, I know that one would be amazing.
Let me see. Let me pop over to my shelf and see what I have that's stuck on GameCube and Wii that hasn't been said already.
I'm trying to think of other ones that I know I'd love. I can't say some of them because they've already happened, and I hate that I called some of them. Like, I was gonna say Blood Rain, but that exists.
Yeah. Let's see, what has Radio been saying real quick? So he says he feels like a physical console would make. Okay, I already read that. He says yes, better Joy-Cons, Wii games, light gun games, beautiful Joe would be nice, and that game is a fixer-upper. Yeah, I agree.
Also, just saying, just in general, for like anything, we need more Berserk games, please. Like,
yeah.
I love Berserk. Just saying, you should all watch Berserk, just with the lights on and with the blanket.
If we're gonna mention mention favorite animes, more Full Metal Alchemist for me, please.
Yes.
The Full Metal Alchemist games would be nice to come over. I would love those.
Yeah, I'll be like, give me Stray Rondo, please, limited run. I'd be all for it.
All right.
I just thought of another thingy.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
What I have stuck on Wii that I would love to see done over, and partially GameCube, Arc Rise Fantasia, the 2 Fire Emblem games. And this one goes back to more like, what do we want a franchise to return?
Yeah.
Can we get more Lost in Blue?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Lost in Blue's fun.
That's true.
Alright, go ahead, Derpy.
I'm just trying to think. Like, I'm trying to think if there's any other franchises I would like to see, because there's like a lot of them I know I grew up with.
There are a lot. I doubt it's gonna happen, but I'm like, I know Beyond Good and Evil was on GameCube at one point. It'd be nice to see it on the next gen console, but then again, Beyond Good and Evil got like the shit end of the stick with its sequel, so I don't know if anything will really become of it in the future, but it's kind of wishful thinking.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm surprised neither of you said that we definitely need our goddamn ports of Wind Waker and Twilight Princess.
I'm not gonna lie, I dropped the ball on that one. I forgot completely about those games.
I would love them, but my problem is I think if we get them, I would also like other Zelda games to get like the Link's Awakening HD remaster, like the Oracle games.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, please, or like, you know,
there's a lot.
If you want to do, I don't know. I'm trying to think. Like, I would love them, but it's like, my problem is I just don't see them doing it as of now, because it's like, yeah, I know they're on Wii U, but at the same time, it's just like I think they're more focused on the newer Zelda style of giant open world, every weapon breaks.
I'm gonna be honest and call it right now. The next Zelda games that they'll definitely be releasing, as far as like next gen console wise, I feel like they will definitely be releasing Wind Waker HD and Twilight Princess HD, but they will definitely be separated. Like, you'll have to buy them, like, you know, each probably at $40 or something like that. I don't see them selling them for any more than $40 because it would be kind of dumb to do so because they are older games. But I see them doing those versus anything else. As far as the Oracle games, like, I can see them kind of doing that in a similar fashion with Link's Awakening, like, where it kind of looks like clay animation type of thing. I'd be all for it. But what I want to freaking see is them finally, you know, do a ground-up remake of, you know, my beloved Minish Cap, but I don't know if they'll ever do that.
Wait a minute, you said they would charge $40 because, you know, it would be dumb otherwise?
Yeah.
Hi, Skyward Sword HD!
That's what, yeah, I was pretty much referring to games like that. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I like Skyward Sword. It is a good game, but, like, I really don't think it should have been $60.
I completely agree with you. That should have been $40.
Like, 50 at the most if you wanted to, because it had the Wii remote and stuff, but, like, no.
Yeah. I still love the game. I bought it, but, yeah, no, it should have been $40.
It really should not have been 60. Like, I'm sorry, just no.
No, not at all.
Or, like, fun question, and this is a funny one to think about. With how poorly Nintendo treats the sports franchises with Mario, see Mario Golf and Strikers, do you think we're going to get any more on the Switch too?
Probably. I could see it
happening.
Yeah.
Like, we're gonna have new Nintendo Switch
Mm-hmm.
Sports.
Honestly, I feel like they're gonna go the Switch Sports Resort method of that, where I feel like the next Switch Sports for that next console is just gonna make the first one look like trash. Pretty much how like Wii Sports Resorts made the first Wii Sports look like mid at best. So
Yeah, I can see that happening exactly.
yeah, it's kind of why I avoided trying to get the newest revision of that cartridge with golf on there, because I'm like, whatever, it's golf. Like, it's not a lot of games.
Yeah.
But
Ooh, I just remembered another game I would love to see come back, and I don't think anybody remembers it.
Which one?
Anybody remember Zack and Wiki?
That sounds familiar. I don't know.
It was a very fun game by, like, it was a good game. I liked it a lot.
Yeah.
Or, you know, if they want to really just throw something obscure in there, give us the Dead Space game that was on OneyPlays.
Yes.
I mean, yeah, I get it.
Or, you know, House of the Dead 2 and 3 and Overkill, please.
Yes.
I love House of the Dead. I
said I specifically kept the Dead Space series on PS3 for that reason. That is the only HD port of Extraction.
I want Dead Space on PS5.
I think it's highly demanding.
It's hard to find. Let's see, Radio says they really do need to fix those Nintendo sports games up a little bit. They are lacking in content. Yeah, I agree.
I think that's one other thing I would love. Sorry.
He was just adding Dead Space Extraction is so good. That's all he said.
Okay. Because I was going to say, that's one more thing I would love to see Nintendo fix in the new Switch 2 thing. The porting of dead games and just like, oh, hey, we're going to release these unfinished games and, oh, we're going to charge you full price for them. But here's the thing. We're going to give you free updates. It's like, nobody cares. Like, no offense when I say this. I play this game every day, but Animal Crossing is fucking dead at this point.
Yeah.
You look at
it's hard
fucking,
to go back to it.
Like, you look at Mario Sports stuff, and it's like, oh, we keep getting these free updates, but it's like, if we don't really want to go back to them, what's the point of these trying to entice us? Like, oh, goody, we can now play golf on Switch Sports. Should have been there since day one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I try to get back into Animal Crossing. It was like the start of my second series on the channel, but like I can't.
Yeah.
Give us an Amiibo festival, but like actually good, please. I would be okay with that.
Right.
I mean, for me to make existing Animal Crossing good, just give me full terrain edit.
I'm honestly.
I hate my rivers in my game so fucking much.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I think they're probably just gonna release a new Animal Crossing once the next gen console releases. I'm gonna call it right now.
Oh yeah.
I feel like there's no way they won't. So.
Alright, I remembered another random game that should make a comeback like Lost in Blue.
Yeah.
You ready?
Go ahead.
Feel the magic. I don't know if
Is
y'all
that
ever
the one with
played
the
on DS.
is that the with the rub rabbits?
Yep, and the silhouettes. Yep.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Ooh, you know what? I just remembered my favorite Wii U game that never got ported, besides X, obviously. Okay, no.
Which one?
Kirby and the Rainbow Curse.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Like, highly underrated.
That game was so beautiful, though. You can't deny the claymation is good.
Oh yeah, no, that game was really good, and I also have to add addition to that Yoshi's Woolly World, which is another bizarre one, and I'm like, come on, and give us a chance to be able to use those old woolly amiibos, especially the giant fucking one.
Oh God, just don't give us Crafter World again. The music sounded like it was orchestrated by baboons. Ugh. I hate the music.
Wasn't bad, but it's definitely not no Woolly World.
No, the music in Crafted is just, I don't like it. It sounds so bad. It sounds like it was done by children.
Yeah. Let's see, Radio says he's okay with a digital game release first as long as they release the full game later for Dead Space Extraction. Only reason he's okay with the digital at all, really. I mean, like, yeah, I mean, that's a given. Pretty much, I feel like people usually release the digital version. They usually release the digital version first of any game.
That's what indies do, and I'm not mad.
No, not at all.
Like, I think Sea of Stars released this month physically.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, the Japanese version came out first in December, and then now there's the English one coming out later. Apparently there's DLC getting prepared for it, too.
Yeah, apparently it connects to the Messenger, they said.
Yeah.
That is such a fun game, The Messenger.
Never played, but I like the idea.
They really should release a dual pack because the original Messenger is too expensive.
I literally just got traded with somebody who named their Pokemon Libido. I do not know how to feel about this.
Okay.
Here's another question. If you could pick one Sony, keep in mind I'm saying here, one Sony and one Microsoft franchise to be able to come to Switch, like, you know, in a crossover kind of thing, like not like a
Sony and Microsoft
crossover game, but like if you could like have one of their franchises come to Switch, what would you pick?
Honestly,
you know, as much as I really want to say God of War, Little Big Planet.
Little Big Planet would be dope.
I think that would fit better with Nintendo.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that one.
Little Big God of War.
I know it's probably never going to happen, but I would love to see the Sly Cooper games come over. But, like, that's just me being a nerd and be like, I want Sly Cooper on the Nintendo Switch and a portable console. Please and thank you, besides the freaking PS Vita.
Yeah.
Or
For
Ape
me,
Escape. Ape Escape. Fuck, Ape Escape.
For me, I would love to see the Twisted Metal games come because, you know, that's my thing. I love Twisted Metal, and Calypso is like one of my favorite villains of all time, so, you know.
I still need to see this show.
He actually has, believe it or not, one of the endings with Calypso is actually one of my favorite endings of all time in gaming history. Which, I'm trying to think of which one it was. I think it was the second one. But the way it works is like you know how Twisted Metal is, right?
Yeah.
Like with the stories and all that. For anyone who doesn't, like, he hosts this tournament, and if you win, you get a wish and stuff. And this one guy called Superfly is like, I wish I could fly, and he's like, your wish is granted. So Superfly like jumps off the top of the building and face plants. He's like, huh, good thing these first class tickets are refundable. Like, I just love that. Like,
yeah.
Like,
it's funny. It's funny.
Sorry.
I was gonna say it's funny that you say Twisted Metal because Radio literally picked Twisted Metal in the comments as well and added Ratchet and Clank.
As for like Microsoft, because it's like I don't think it's ever been on Sony, and if it has, then I feel dumb for this because I don't know.
Yeah.
I want Jade Empire. Please.
Oh yeah, Jade Empire.
Yes.
Oh God, I would
Shit.
eat. You know what? You would eat a shoe for Xenoblade Chronicles X. I will eat a shoe for Jade Empire.
You know
like,
what? I'm gonna add another game for you. Freaking Blinks the Cat from Xbox, please and thank you. I will take.
I never played that, but it looks interesting.
You ever played the second one?
No, not the second one.
No, the second one actually you get to play as the bad guys. Actually, it's pretty fun. Actually.
Yeah, I never played it. That's interesting. The first one's really freaking good.
Oh, it is. Yes. No. Yeah, I agree with that completely. But like, no, the second one you get to play as like the bad guys as well.
Nice.
What's another like dead franchise from Nintendo?
Starting to run out
F-Zero.
of thoughts.
F-Zero, if you ask me, because you know they gave it the 99 treatment.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna say it right now for them Squeenix motherfuckers out there listening right now. Please, I love you. Okay, don't listen to Derpy who hates you, but give us Musashi, please. I need me some Brave Fencer Musashi and Samurai Legend Musashi Just put it on Switch, please. Thank you.
Musashi dual
I thought
pack. Do it,
Yes.
you cowards.
Yes.
I thought you were gonna. You know what I thought you were gonna say?
What?
I
What?
thought you were gonna say Chrono Trigger.
Chrono Trigger, yes, definitely. Hands down, I'll take that versus Musashi any day. But the Musashi games, I still really want them on the Switch.
Give us Elite Beat Agents.
That'd be
Speaking
dope
of
too.
Square, I need a port of Yada Yada Stories like yesterday.
Yeah.
Also, I'm
It's
surprised
really
like
funny.
Kid Icarus Uprising never came yet.
That's another game that definitely needs to come to the next gen console. Like
That would work so much better
way better.
on the Switch.
Especially if
Yeah.
they had like a pro controller with a screen on it, like the idea that I was talking about, like you could be able to actually capture that on a capture card and be able to play it without any problems. Ooh, Parasite
Also-
Eve. Radio said Parasite Eve.
Yeah. Also,
Yeah,
one
that
other thing
series
I thought of,
died
and
on
I
PSP.
here's one I don't think anybody else really would love other than me.
What?
Give us Eternal Darkness.
No, I'd be all for that. I'd be all for that.
I would fucking jump out a window.
give
I
us
vaguely remember that.
give us Oni from PS2. Please, thank you.
Oh my god, yeah, Oni was so good. Oh my
Such
god,
a good
yes.
game. It's like that's extremely underrated.
No, I love Oni. That is, yeah, I agree with that.
Fuck it, true crime. Let's do it.
Give us Scarface.
Yeah, Scarface be dope.
No, the Godfather games were actually good if I remember correctly. Like those would be fun too.
I would
Yeah.
say Godfather, personally.
Ooh, yeah.
No, that's what I said. Godfather.
Yeah, you were like
You know what,
Godfather games, I think.
You know what? I'm saying this to make this to be dumb. You know what, Nintendo? You want to bring back obscure franchises and everything? It's been over 20-something years. Give us a new HD Ice Climbers game.
If it had
Nana and Popo
multiplayer, I would
in
not be
HD.
against it.
Yeah, I was gonna say multiplayer would be dope for a game like that.
Nana and Popo in HD.
And with a Glock. I'm kidding.
Yes.
Be like, so Sojan and Camy, when y'all playing Ice Agers thing, Ice Climbers.
Ice Agers.
Isn't that the movie with like Sid the Sloth and all that?
Yeah.
Yes.
The
Oh god,
fucking-
did you
with
ever
the
play
fucking
the Ice
squirrel.
Age game? Did you ever play the Ice Age game on Switch?
No.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, that's fair enough, I guess. Yeah. Anyway, no. It is awful though. I can't deny that. Like,
Listen, I was this close to getting that god-awful Smurfs game, though.
Oh no.
Just
You
for
know what-
shits and giggles.
Also, I just thought of another thing. I'm surprised by this. Like, Bethesda has ported, so many things. Like, they did Skyrim, they've done Doom and all that, right?
Yep.
I'm surprised they haven't done Fallout yet on Switch. Like, either 3 or, like, the Western one, whatever it is, New Vegas. Like, I'm
New
surprised we
Vegas
don't have
is
a...
a city, and that's why.
Yeah.
But, like, I would... Custom Robo! Yes!
Yeah, Radio said custom Robo.
I would totally want Eternal Darkness. Thanks, you peeps! I'm glad people actually know Eternal Darkness.
Bruh, for me, I'm gonna say it again, just like I said it the other night when we were just voice chatting. To bring us, give us Metabots again, please. Thank you.
Robots for everyone. Oh, wait, that's Cubics.
Cubics and Metabots, please. Thank you.
Speaking of mecha, I would not mind an HD port of LBX.
Ooh,
Ooh,
LBX.
yes.
Yeah, LBX. And then, honestly, I kind of would like to see Tack in the Power of Juju.
The Poopa Noo. God, hold on. The thing I remember most from that show, other than the Poopa Noo, was the fucking yell that Patrick Warburton had to do with, like, the yell of the warrior. God, that thing was loud.
You know what's on a really obscure franchise most people probably don't know?
Which one?
Akuji the Heartless.
Oh crap! I haven't heard of that in Oh god, over 10 years? Damn.
If I remember, I thought the game itself was just okay. Like, I know what you're talking about. I'm not trying to just slander it. Like,
I don't remember how it played, honestly.
You're basically like a tribesman trying to get back to your wife or some shit, platforming
Mm-hmm.
and action combat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that on PS1. That thing was great.
Nice.
all right. I have like 2 other questions.
Yeah, go ahead.
With the big resurgence of the games being like, like shovelware or like, licensed for a better term with like, how bad it's been. If you could pick one franchise to be like, a good licensed game, what franchise would you want as a licensed game?
A licensed game? Can you give me an example?
I was thinking, they have like the King Kong game or like Lord of the Rings Gollum thing. Like, it has a property behind it,
Okay.
I would not mind some sort of MMO-like Game of Thrones game.
That'd be kind of cool.
Like, don't get me wrong. What's these people that make The Wolf Among Us and all that? That game for Game of Thrones is good, but can we have more like, an MMO one?
That'd be kind
Oh.
Pick your house and shit.
Yeah.
You know what would be better than the MMO? Oh, sorry.
Go ahead. Yeah, you're fine.
You know what would be better than that? Like an MMO of that?
Which one?
What?
An MMO of Code Lyoko.
Oh, Cold Lyoko.
Oh god.
Oh god. It's aged so bad, but I would want it.
No, same though. That's why I said it, because it's so... yes, I love Code Lyoko.
Me personally, I kind of want to see something a little more bizarre. I kind of actually want to see, like an actual, like, old-fashioned turn-based RPG of Stranger Things. Because, like, I don't know why, but when I picture them on their adventure and, fighting the different, like, monsters and shit from that show, I'm picturing it as an actual, like, turn-based RPG. Because I would love to see that. That or, like, an actual top-down, like, Zombies Ate My Neighbors style arcade. I'd be okay with either one. But personally, RPG is kind of what I'm leaning towards for that.
I don't know if you played it. I'm sure Derpy's at least seen it.
What?
For Stranger Things, I actually wouldn't mind if they did it more like, and it's gonna be more action than turn-based, but like Tiny Tina's Wonderlands.
Yeah, I can see that.
That'd be a fun series we could all do. Borderlands. That would be fun.
Yep.
As for me, like my license thing, and I will always defend this, even though I know it's not ever going to happen. Give us like a survival horror version with Gregory Horror Show, please. I know nobody knows what that is, but...
Oh, I know exactly what that is. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool.
I love Gregory.
I don't know what it is, but sure.
Gregory Horror Show was like my jam as a kid, I won't lie.
Yeah, it's very niche. Like, you either know about it or don't. Let's see. Radio says Cowboy Bebop. That'd be kind of cool. Or maybe Dragon Ball, but not Dragon Ball Z, just the original Dragon Ball. Yeah?
Yeah, no, I agree with that too.
Yeah, speaking of that, like, they had a Dragon Ball Adventures game. I think it was on the Game Boy Advance. That'd be kind of cool to see come back, too.
I said they had that on Game Boy Advance. Yeah, I wouldn't mind an HD port of that.
Just, yeah, the original Dragon Ball. Focusing on that, I'd be all for it. Just a whole game based on that.
Yeah. Let's say, honestly, all the Dragon Ball games on Game Boy Advance were solid.
Oh, yeah. I agree. Like, the Legacy of Goku games. I would say Legacy of Goku 2 and Boo's Fury were phenomenal. The first Legacy of Goku game was alright. But it kind of, like, set the path for those games.
Yeah.
But, like, yeah.
Also, we have Dragon Ball, we have Naruto, we have One Piece. Why don't we have any Bleach games on Switch?
Yeah, I agree.
Because the only ongoing Bleach game is kind of like a mobile game.
Hasn't stopped Nintendo before.
Yeah, Yeah, but for some reason, good mobile game on Switch? Fuck no. Hentai Uni though? Fuck yes. Makes
Like
no
it's not.
sense
It's
to
not.
me.
I don't know why when you said that I was imagining you as like a Kronk from Emperor's New Groove, like when the hentai uni just hits just right and it's just the face, you know.
Alright, I got a good question now then this will be my last question because I'm going to wrap things up here. If you guys want to continue talking, you know, on Juan's live stream after this, you can. And then Juan, you can share it in the promotion section on my Discord because I'm going to basically hop off here once I ask this question. What would be a good, like, mobile game, just like one mobile game that you would really want to see actually come to the next gen Switch and they do it right?
Derpy, you want to go first? Because I don't know for sure what I want.
I'm just gonna say one game because it's like I'm not a fan of the game because I've never really played it, but it's like they teased it all that time ago.
In which game?
Genshin
Shadow Legends. No,
I was gonna say Genshin Impact. Like, come on, like you promised this for so long and yet nothing.
I agree with that, but who knows? They might be waiting until the next console for that one. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, that game's huge. Now, personally, I don't know if anyone's ever heard of it. Let me look at my phone to make sure I get it right.
Oh god, I just clipped through the floor. Okay, okay.
Called Figure Fantasy.
Which one?
Figure Fantasy.
I heard about that one, but I don't think I've ever played it.
It's really good. You basically collect action figures. Obviously, they're girls because they're not gonna do. Well, they do have guys on there. And I especially like when they teamed up with what's the anime? The slime anime. The full name.
Yeah.
The time I got reincarnated as a slime. How the fuck did I know that? I've never seen it. That's the sad part. I know what it is. I've just never seen it.
Yeah, I was like, I know the guy's name, remember Tempest, but yeah, they do some good collabs. But yeah, it's just basically action figures fighting.
Yeah. For me, I would really like to see basically the Kingdom Hearts games that came out on the phone, like the Key Backstory games, Dark Road, which was Xehanort's backstory, and especially the newest one, I think it was like Missing Link or something like that. I just want to see all those mobile games just come to the Switch and done properly because there's too many people that have not played those games. And there's a lot of like hugely important story crap related to the overall lore that you need to know about from these games to even think about jumping into Kingdom Hearts 4 whenever that freaking comes out.
Yeah.
So
2029.
Let's see. Radio says I want FEZ to get a physical. What is FEZ?
Fez.
Oh, Fez. Okay, yeah. I'm just like, my brain. I'm like, what the fuck is a Fez?
It's a hat typically worn by people who like to go beep beep booja. Okay, no.
Why is there a lock symbol on this Venonet?
That means you can't lock it and trade it.
Oh no, it just means I already traded it. I just forgot to go in the thing here and accept the trade from someone else. My bad.
My bad, homie. You're gonna get that Venonet. This is like my bad.
Alright, well, I'm gonna hop off here. It was a lot of fun talking to you guys about the Switch and everything. Yeah, feel free to share your link to your live stream in my promotion section on Discord if you want. And radio, you could join that if you want. But I'm going to end the live stream here on my part and do my little outro. So I'm just going to say bye and hop off to Discord here and do my outro. So I will talk to you guys later. It was a lot of fun talking. Hope to talk to you later.
Later.
Alright, bye-bye.
Maybe the secret code can be a controller.
Yeah, we'll see. I'll come up with something. Alright, talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.
Later.
Yep.
Bye.
Alright, guys, so thank you so much for watching. And I'm going to be leaving a link in the description below for you guys to subscribe and check out Spanish John's channel, including Captain Derpy's channel. You can also check out Spanish John's live stream of this as well, of our side of the discussion, especially if you want to see more of him and Derpy talking personally past this. It's been over an hour and 15 minutes on my end, so I kind of want to end things here, but if you want to see that, more of that, just go on Spanish John's YouTube channel. Like I said, I'll leave links in the description. If you want to join our Discord channel, link will be in the description below, and you must be 18 years of age or older to join. If you made it this far in the video, go ahead and please leave a game controller emoji in the comments. Must be in the comments, not the live chat. Live chat doesn't count. I'll heart your comment, and it lets me know you made it this far in the video. Let's see. Radio says, take care, Sojan, later players, and Peeps Bunny says, bye, guys. See ya. See y'all, guys. Again, you can check out Spanish John's link. I'm pretty sure he already shared it. He'll be sharing it soon on the channel anyway. But it'll be in the promotion section. Promotions channel in the Discord is where you can basically share your channel and your content and your videos, as long as you are courteous about it and don't spam it. So, but either way, thank you guys so much for watching. Once again, leave a game controller emoji in the comments, and I'll heart your comment. And I'll try to update that description as soon as possible. As soon as the video is done being live here, give me a good, 10-15 minutes or so, and I'll have the description fully updated. So, thank you guys for joining once again. If you want to see more of this content, please subscribe, hit the bell icon, and all notifications to be notified when I go live and upload. Since I have Monday off, which is Martin Luther King Day, I'm going to postpone my live stream for Final Fantasy 1 until sometime tomorrow, Monday, early. It's going to be an early live stream. So for those of you who have the day off and want to join me, definitely stay tuned for that. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and have an awesome one. Be safe.